you're having those, reflective moments. You were kind of doing some faith-based or faith-centered songs. So, and then I heard, of course, the rapping portion too. So when you're creating music, do you like intentionally like set out to explore like different sounds, or do you just allow the music to become like whatever it is naturally for you, or do you like feel confined like by certain genres and stuff?
I don't feel confined. I believe if God gives it to you, then use it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I can make those type of records, and if I can write those kind of records, why not? You know what I'm saying? You never know what might strike. You never know what might stick.
Right.
I'm also a songwriter. I'm open to also selling songs. Put that out there. I'm a songwriter, so it's also a way for me to market my songs. If people, there might be a country song, a singer that might want a country song, I can write it. There might be a blues person who wants a blues song, I can write it.
So you can do all genres of music.
I can do all genres.
You're very versatile.
Very.
Okay. So just to make sure that we put that out there, Jarrett did state, Big Muvaa did state that in addition to being able to sing and rap and so forth, he also does songwriting and is offering to do those things and commission to creating different songs for all different type of genres too. So it's not just one thing that he's doing. It's very versatile, kind of like what they say, triple threat out there in a good way, though. Definitely in a good way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And nothing's free.
Yeah, nothing is free at all.
Okay, so if you don't expect anything, yeah.
I understand that. So now what I wanted to do is, in addition to you having that versatility, the range and things, I wanted to get into like your features and collaborations too. Okay. So I also noticed that you work with different artists and different types of creatives. So when it comes to choosing like features, what are you looking for? Like, is it talent, energy, chemistry, storytelling? Like, what makes you say, this is somebody I want to work with? And have there been like any collaborations that surprise you creatively?
I would say no. None of them have surprised me creatively because I expected them to.
Deliver that way.
Yeah, I expected them to deliver that way. I am a person, if I like something, I have to actually like you.
Yeah.
I have to like your music in order for me to reach out and do a feature with you. So if I reach out for a feature, it means I actually really fuck with your music. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a very, very, very picky listener.
Yeah.
So I would say I base my features off of my taste. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what I like to hear, and a lot of them hit the mark. So making music with them. And then when we get in the studio, the chemistry for the most part, it goes very well.
So you make sure that everything meshes well together. It has to have a level of likeness. It has to have some compatibility in a way to be able to collaborate with them and have them as a feature.
A lot of times I expect my feature to go harder than me, because the point of me reaching out to a feature is for them to add value to what I have, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, go hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those that's like, oh my God, I'm going to go change my verse because they went harder than me. No.
Yeah.
That's lame.
Yeah. So I understand. So you do have that level of like expectation, and then you do want them to be able to deliver in a way that's either compatible to what you also listen to, or the sound that you have, or it be even even add some additional value to what you have going on for.
I also believe that, in addition to that, I believe that I can make a good record with anybody.
Okay.
I trust me. You know what I'm saying?
So could you see yourself like in the future, like doing music with a Southern soul artist or a country singer?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm actually working on a Southern soul project that I'll be dropping in like September.
Okay.
So
I'm definitely gonna be on the lookout for that. So so we can expect that in the near future to have that level, continued level of versatility from Big Muvaa, being able to have different ranges in the sounds and hear like things like Southern soul and definitely any type of collaboration. So would it be safe to say that you are very open to have a collaboration with different genres.
Absolutely. I would love to. Like
Yeah.
rock, pop,
Yeah.
you name it.
Yeah.
Yams, hams, greens, tomatoes. You know what I'm saying? I want it all. Thank you.
No, so that is good. So with that, you are definitely open and ready for that those collaborations. So now I wanted to go into like music as wellness. So something we discuss often on the platform is music as therapy and creative expression. So for you personally, is music like more of a form of liberation, wellness, self-expression, like, or is it all of those things like combined?
Music is I would do music regardless. Like I know a lot of people are chasing this, you know what I'm saying, dream and chasing this, want to get signed. And of course, who don't? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just be real. But also for me, I'm doing this regardless. Again, I am 36 years old, honey. You know what I'm saying? I'm no spring chicken. So I have a career, you know what I'm saying, that I've been in for 12, 13 years, you know what I'm saying? So it's like...
So you're flourishing either way, but you're doing this mostly because it's also a passion too.
Yeah, it's a passion. Yeah. It's absolutely... I would never spend this kind of money on something that's just a hobby. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, it's definitely a passion. It's definitely something that I just love doing.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do it regardless. It's not something that I'm just like, oh my God, sign me. Like,
right. So you are, would it be considered like independent at the moment?
Absolutely.
Okay. Would you consider going into like if it were offered?
Absolutely. If it makes sense, everything got to make sense. Again, I'm 36. You cannot come at me with them YN deals.
Right.
You feel me?
Keep that.
I know how to read contracts.
Yes.
Okay, I'm very educated. And if I don't know what it means, I don't mind going to go get a Loyola, thank you.
None of those bad 360 deals.
Yeah, we're not doing no bad deals. Too over there. Over there. Gotta secure some shit.
Oh God. Mm-hmm. So next I wanted to like get into like your authenticity and your self-expression. Okay. One of the things I love most about you that is of your self-expression. Seriously. Thank you. What I appreciate most about your artistry is that you appear completely comfortable being yourself. You don't seem to kind of like water down yourself or anything. You don't seem to be performing like a character, and you seem very authentic in how you show up. So was there a point in your life where you like fully embraced all of that, or have you always been this way, like being able to fully self-express yourself?
Although I didn't come out the closet until like after high school, I think everybody I went to school with was like, kind of aware. So like exactly who I am today is literally who I've always been all my life. And anybody that's known me all my life can tell you that even before I came out the closet, I was twerking at the school dance and splitting my pants.
You still
know what I'm saying? Like I've always been.
You just went ahead and
when I got grown and then just didn't give a fuck no more. You know what I'm saying?
He was like, so for the inquiring minds, and I already wanted to know. The answer is yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm grown. I can do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't respect it, that's your problem. I know I can be a little bit much. I'm probably not everybody's cup of tea, and I'm also okay with that. Everybody's not my cup of tea. So
yeah. And see, and that's what I like. I try. I know some of my posts may be a little bit for some people. They're like, "Oh, why is she's a," but mostly what I do, like, I try to make sure that I let people that's like getting to know about me or our show and stuff, let them know that I'm all about letting people come on the show and be able to let them have a level of expression. I've had points to where like I've had people to clash with the fact that like, oh, I don't think that a person should be rapping this. I don't think that a person should be singing this. I'm like, okay, it ain't for you to say that. That's your personal opinion, but at the same time, you ain't always got to agree with what somebody's saying, and you ain't all, just because you got it on your show, you don't necessarily have to like do everything, but you appreciate the art And that's why I have you here, because I appreciate your art and I understand your art. So I have like no quarrels with anything. Like I'm like, sometimes when I write about on my post, you have to really read into it. Sometimes it kind of get lost in what I'm saying for some people. But the thing is that what I make constant emphasis on is that people should be able to express themselves and be in their own and authenticity, because you never know who you're helping by you express yourself. I don't care if you talk about twerking, somebody probably wanted to release, they had a boyfriend, they got on their nerves, they've been cheating and stuff. Baby, I want to go outside and twerk, okay? Yeah. Or you probably had somebody that was coming at you wrong, and you know what? I want to put this in a song. I'm so frustrated, but you don't go into those particular acts, or you do, but at the same time, you were able to express yourself. That's how you felt in the moment. Yeah. And that's what I like about music therapy, art therapy, is that you get to express yourself, no matter how that may look for somebody else, but it was a part of your art within yourself. So I think people should be acceptive of people being able to do those type of things. You don't have to always agree, but you can still be acceptive to. And
you don't always have to have a comment. I think we live in an age where, of course, social media makes a lot of people so tough and very brave.
Yeah, what they call them Twitter fingers.
Exactly. A lot of people say a lot of shit on social media that they would never say to my face. Right. Because I'm a fan of bad motherfuckers in their throat, and I think that's something people need to get back to. Of course, people who shoot nowadays. Yeah,
so, people don't do the fist fight no more. Everybody immediately want to get a gun.
But I'm that's like, all right.
Let's go ahead and...
That's all right.
Yeah.
You hear me? We can take it anywhere you want to take
it. Okay. Peace be still.
Please let it be.
Let's be still.
I'll be minding my business. That's it.
Now, getting into that as well, I wanted to talk about energy, like your content creation, and of course humor. So everybody know I am naturally goofy. I am just naturally goofy, and I like to be around people that are themselves and be able to find the humor in life. We ain't gotta be uptight all the time,
no,
there are some things like I could be going through the worst and still find humor in the situation some type of way. Probably not at that exact moment. I'll regroup myself, but I'll be able to find the humor in it, find the lighter side, as they say. So I wanted to talk about that. So I wanted to ask about the content, because I don't think that people talk enough about how funny you are. I really think that you're humorous. When I look at some of the things, how like when you're getting off of work and you'll be able to find humor in like some of the things you experienced, or even life happenings, things that happen in natural life. So I see those skits, those reels, that humor, that personality. And one thing that stands out is you always seem to have a positive spirit. Nevertheless, you always have a positive spirit. So how important is humor in your life, and has laughter helped you get through difficult seasons?
Absolutely. Yeah. You have to understand, I work in the medical field, and although I'm a medical assistant phlebotomist, I work more so in the lab. So a lot of times we as phlebotomists are some of the first people that people encounter when they find out horrible news. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because then they have to come into the lab and they have to get tested. And a lot of times these people are bawling, crying. These people are shaking. These people are scared because they just found out something detrimental in their life. So it's like, whether it's cancer, whether it's lupus or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Right. It's like life be really life, and health has no age on it. Let me tell y'all that. If y'all don't go to the doctor and y'all are not getting y'all's physicals and y'all not getting y'all checkups, Black men, we need y'all to go to the doctors. Things can only be prevented if they're caught early, okay? So, again, health don't have no age, you know what I'm saying? So, you have to find, you have to become thankful for life and all that it comes with, and all that it brings, the good, the bad, the ugly, because you gotta know there's somebody out there that has it way worse than you do. Yeah. And then when I leave a doctor's office at night, I'm in and out of nursing homes. You know what I'm saying? I had a patient the other day, 2 years, 3 years younger than me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just never know where life can take you. So it's like, you really should be thankful and find the positive, you know what I'm saying, factors of life. And shit, I'm just a natural, shit tard, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm with the shits and giggles all the time. So I've
Right.
been like that. So I'm just
So it's just a natural
that's just
piece of you.
Again,
Yeah.
anybody who know me can tell you, I swear to God, this is just to them, it's not even a thing. Like it's nothing. That's shit. Yeah, like real shit. That's just me. Like I'm just a fucking clown. That's why I stay in the principal's office all the time.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So now I wanted to get into like family too. So our past holiday that just came up, of course, well the most recent was Juneteenth, but prior to there was Father's Day.
Yeah.
So I was able to of course you guys know of all the artists, I follow them generally, and with one of the clips that I got to see was that Father's Day clip where your father spoke about like learning of your like sexuality and accepting you because of his love for you as a son. So I want to pause there because that was a very, very moving conversation.
Yeah.
Seriously, it was. As someone who grew up in a household, like I told you, that eventually included like two mothers. So I had two mothers, they were married and were the first women within the town, or the small town that I'm from, and the state to get married as females. So I've personally seen families like take in young people whose families struggle to accept them when they express their sexuality within, like for LGBTQ plus and things like that. So I wanted to touch into that as someone who, as I've seen how painful rejection can be firsthand. I also have seen how powerful acceptance can be too. So what was it like hearing your father openly discuss that journey, and what did that moment mean to you?
My dad is literally my superhero. Let me just put that out there. He is the hardest working, most honest man that I've ever known in my life, from the way he treats me and my brothers to the way he's always treated my mom, to the way that how he worked, how he's installed working in us, how he's moved through life, how he's moved as an example, how level-headed he is. Coming out to my dad was never like a concerning thing to me, if I'm being honest with you. I didn't expect my dad to throw me away or nothing like that. I just didn't want to disappoint him. You know what I'm saying? But, my dad is well in tune with his children also. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's nothing that I think shocked him, if I'm being honest. But yeah, he's just, him and my mom just want me to be safe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just like they said, carry myself like they raised me. And it's when we go to die, when I go before God, it's gonna be me and God. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be me and you and you and you and you, or my mom or my dad.
Yeah, it's gonna be that one-on-one conversation.
Like, why would he spend his time on earth, you know what I'm saying, hating me or throwing me away? Because at the end of the day, like he said, that's not, you know what I'm saying, it's not his life to live. He's living his life, you know what I'm saying? He respects me. He respects the man that he's raised. I respect him. You know what I'm saying?
And I noticed that you talk very, very highly about your father,
absolutely.
And it's good, the level of support, not just from your father, but your family, your mom and your dad.
And I was just about to say, my whole family, from my brothers to my uncles to my grandfather to my grandmother, my aunts, you know what I'm saying, cousins. My family is very supportive, you know what I'm saying? They're going to stand behind me. Even growing up in church, in a small Southern Baptist church, I can honestly say I never felt, you know what I'm saying, disrespected by anybody. Even after I came out, everybody kept it, you know what I'm saying? Maybe because they know I'm a Tasmanian devil too. That might have been a little bit of the reason.
Like, peace, what they said, like we said earlier, peace be still.
Peace be still, because if you want to shake some shit up, we can shake a table.
Some tables around.
We can shake some tables. But no, for the most part, everybody's always been, extremely loving toward me. And, I can't, now I know that's not everybody's story, and I hate that that's not everybody's story. I see a lot, you know what I'm saying?
And that's where I wanted to go into too.
Yeah.
So, and this is where, it ties into mental health as well. So, what are your thoughts? Well, I wanted to get your thoughts on the flip side, the other side of the conversations for other people. So I also saw another discussion where you had, I think you were responding to a video that you saw where someone talked about situations involving parents and children experiencing conflict or resistance within those relationships, like where parents don't accept it. So what are your thoughts on maintaining family relationships even when there are disagreements? Or for instance, I think it had to deal with like where there are some mothers, single moms, raising their boys, and they constantly say, "Hey, don't do that because it look gay," or "Don't do that." Like, how do you? What are your thoughts on that? Like, how do you create, or would one create a healthier conversation between the generations when they have things like that going on? Yeah.
Ooh, girl. Okay, let me just a disclaimer. When y'all do this shit, I think that shit is so lame.
Yeah.
It's lame and disgusting because what you got to understand is, baby, you don't control shit when it comes to that. Your child is going to be who your child is going to be. You know what I'm saying? Now, kids. Well, did you know what I'm saying? Listen, you ain't got to be all of that until you get grown, baby. Get on out the house and then do, you know what I'm saying? Pop your shit. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in a different era, a different generation. I don't want to step on no toes. So these kind of conversations are always like, for me, because I know the community will cancel my ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got time. I don't want no smoke.
No smoke.
When it comes to that, I think that communication is key.
Yes.
Communication is something that we always had in our household. My mom had her own battles, you know what I'm saying, that she had to navigate through. She allowed us, we did therapy, you know what I'm saying, from to we were grown, you know what I'm saying, damn near. So we were able to express ourselves. I believe in giving your kids an outlet. If you might not understand your kid, then allow somebody to come in, you know what I'm saying, to speak, you know what I'm saying, or try to navigate a conversation with you. Because on the flip side, you throwing away your child could result in a lifestyle for your child that you have no idea how dark it can get.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Again, I see a lot in my field. I see a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's very important that y'all take y'all's kids and y'all wrap y'all arms around your children. And that's whether they're gay or straight. Y'all have to be parents to these kids because they need that. And sometimes being a parent means being strict and being stern. But I again, living in the city of Dallas, I cannot express to y'all, I see a lot. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of it comes from lack of communication and lack of being raised. So the biggest thing is knowing your child and having a relationship with your child and allowing them to come to you and speak to you about it so they don't go out in the world looking for it. Because when they go out into the world looking for those answers, again, it gets real dark outside.
Yeah, it does.
When y'all throw away y'all kids like that, it gets real dark outside.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, I like that you touched based on that we were able to
put
touch
my
base
glasses
on that.
back on.
Yeah, it was serious. It got serious.
I want to talk to me and my Forrest Whitaker eye.
And I love your eyelashes. Oh my God.
Oh, girl, I got these at the Dollar Tree.
Oh, okay.
At the
I need to know which one you went.
Baby, I love a good Dollar Tree.
You ain't by yourself sometime. And then like when I do my nails and stuff, I'll get the ones from there. Like if I'm pressed for something, like if
baby,
I don't
can't do nails.
You can't do the nails?
No, I promised myself that I was going to try to become a better gay, but baby, I can't do no nails.
I don't like the long ones though. I like if I get the long ones, I cut them off and kind of make them the way they supposed to go.
I was a boy.
But I did want to thank you like for speaking on like I think you had mentioned if you can't speak with your children in a way, get someone basically that can, and that will be an advocate. And then that kind of like is what I was speaking of earlier, is that's what my mom, my two mothers were. Like I do have initially we started mom and dad, but I ended up having both my mothers. They're no longer together, of course, but the thing is that with them as we gave our house to others, who their parents didn't accept it, we were actually able to become advocates. Like my mom was able to become advocates for them. And what they did is that there were even instances where I saw where they actually went and spoke to some of those parents. And lo and behold, they ended up accepting their children because they got somebody that actually experienced it, and was able to say, I don't know what they necessarily said because I was young, but whatever they said was able to get the parent to understand that this is still your child.
Yeah.
And, and some were able to accept that, and some were set in their ways.
Right.
But it's all about not even saying that the parent ain't paying a parent necessarily, but at the same time, it's just knowing how deep your love is. Are you in agape love, which is unconditional? Because in unconditional, you may not accept it, but like what your father did, he still had you in agape.
Because it's about respect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't necessarily have to agree. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, it's not that he agrees with it or he's, you know what I'm saying?
But
ecstatic about it, but he respects me and he loves me, and it's as simple as that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So now,
mind your fucking business.
Right.
Not mom and daddy, not you, mom and daddy, not y'all.
Yeah. Not trying to get canceled.
Okay? Y'all can be in my business. Y'all stay in my business.
Right. But now from that conversation, I wanted to quickly get into like Pride Month. So since we are celebrating Pride Month, I wanted to spend some time talking about what Pride means to you personally. So what does like Pride Month represent in your life? And have you, how has your understanding of Pride evolved over the years? And, I want to also kind of get into like, what does your visibility mean too within Pride? And what does your representation mean to you as well with all of those?
Again, I'm from a small town. Moving to Dallas has been an eye-opener when it comes to Pride itself as a whole. From somewhere where, that's not just a celebrated thing. And if I'm being completely honest with you guys, in my older age, again, like I stated earlier, I'm trying to get more acclimated in that world, in that space. I respect everybody. I love everybody. I believe that anybody and everybody should do and live the way that makes them happy. Again, people don't have to respect it or like it. They just, or let me rephrase that. They do need to respect it because you're not even it. Just respect a person as a human and allow humanity. Them, because you have the ability to walk on by and mind your fucking business. You have the ability to keep scrolling without commenting. Delete block. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but Pride for me, you know what I'm saying? It's just the ability of being able to be yourself unapologetically and whatever that looks like for you, And you said visibility. Yeah. Kind of give me, like, what do you...
Well, visibility, meaning like, what does visibility mean to you in Pride? Like, do you feel like with everything you got going with your artistry, how you represent,
So getting into that, again, the world that I'm trying to acclimate myself into now. I would love to be more visible in that space. Right now, I don't feel like I have a heavy female audience, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I really, really want to be in the Pride spaces. I want to learn more. I want to educate myself. I want to become more involved. Yeah. My best friend is all in, you know what I'm saying? So, girl, he be... It's like, you Jerry, you can't say that. You know what I'm saying? Because he's on my ass. Girl, I'm a loose motherfucking king. You hear me? Sometimes I some shit out. I didn't know shit. Hell, I didn't know. Yeah. But you might have to correct me on pronouns. So I'm an old punk, okay, baby?
Yeah, be like, baby, whatever I call you, I'm not
sensitive either. You know what I'm saying? So many people are sensitive to certain words and shit like that. I don't care as long as you don't touch me.
Yeah.
You don't touch me, we cool. You touch me, I'm on your ass. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I think, you know what I'm saying, it just shit, I really want to launch myself into that full force, you know what I'm saying, into that world. And I don't want to be ignorant, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So you wanted to have a level of balance, but you do want to kind of like segue yours
For sure.
Okay.
And y'all got to know when I go into these, because a lot of times when I'm performing and stuff, it's been in heterosexual spaces. I feel like they've been more inviting of me. I don't know what that's about, but y'all got
cool. That's what
you know, in them spaces, you know what I'm saying? Just know,
people
shit,
can fill out
I'm still gonna be in there with my bag, with my